Hi, my name is Jamie with Jamie Ross Fitness, and today is our first stretch and breath seated class geared towards COVID-19 long haulers. If you are joining me today as a long hauler, I myself am like you. I was sick in December of 2019 and have still been on this journey ever since with symptoms such as dysautonomia, POTS, myocarditis, GI problems, insomnia, basically the run of the gamut of all the COVID long haul symptoms. I also have vocal paralysis, so you may hear that come out in my voice every once in a while, but it's okay. We just go with this at this point because this is how life is. So our first class today is going to be breath and stretch, and that's all it's going to be, about 15 to 20 minutes long. Be sure to check with your doctor before starting any exercise. But this one should be nice and easy. Now keep in mind, we're all on different paths of our journey right now. Some of us are having a hard time just getting off the couch and walking across the room, whereas others are able to walk around the block or a few miles. Today's class is definitely going to start on the low side, just working on our breathing technique and getting our bodies moving and stretching a little bit. From here, I will add on some other videos that get into some strength and movement and some myofascial release. If you like what I brought for you today, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and leave some feedback of what you would like to see from here on out. So why don't we get started? Find yourself a chair, or I have my trusty little couch behind me, or I'm going through, wherever you're the most comfortable. So have a seat onto your chair or your couch. I don't want you chilling back. I really want to get your body in nice alignment. So bring your heels right underneath your knees at a comfortable distance apart with your hands on your thighs. Now from here, take a moment to grab onto that rib cage. And I want you to kind of lift it up and push it back just a little bit, almost as if you're pushing your rib cage back into your thumbs. So give it a little lift and push, and this is essentially lifting up your rib cage, stacking it over top of your pelvis to give your lungs and your diaphragm most room to move around in. Okay? So once you're there and you're feeling nice and tall, extend your head up as well and put your ears back underneath your shoulders so you have a nice posture sitting. Now I want you to slow down your breath and take an inhale, nice and gently, slow, but deeply down into the bottom of your rib cage. And very gently exhale through the nose. Now your exhale should be twice as long as your inhale. Inhale through the nose as if you have a feather here. And as you inhale, you don't want to disturb that feather. And as you exhale, you don't want to disturb the feather. And the reason we do this slow breathing is because we're trying to keep the body out of that flight or flight. So we're trying to keep the sympathetic nervous system from taking over. Now, when you generally see something that scares you or something that gives you stretch, you have a tendency to in really quick. And that's your body, your sympathetic nervous system goes, oh no, something's going on. We have to repair. And we want to keep away from stimulating that sympathetic nervous system. So the way we do that is to slow down our breathing. It's the way to tell our body, like, everything's cool, fine. So nice, gentle inhale. And twice as long exhale. Now that we've got the timing down, let's focus a little bit more on how we breathe. I want you to pretend you have a ring around your body, right about where your belly button is, around the whole side. And every time you inhale, I want your entire ribcage and lungs to expand to touch all sides of those rings and come back together. So if it helps you to have a visual, pretend that you have a light on that ring. And when you expand your lungs and your ribcage, all sides of your body touch that ring, it'll light up. It can be any color you want. Pick your favorite color. So inhale, all sides expand out at one time. Gently exhale out through the nose. Once you feel comfortable with that, try adding on by not only expanding out to touch that circle, but I also want your breath to push up and down too. So imagine your diaphragm pushing down and that air going vertically up and down as well. So we call this three-dimensional breathing, breathing in all directions. So very gently inhale, wide and tall, and exhale. Do it again. Slow, it's controlled. And now that we're a little bit more comfortable with that, let's add some movement to it. So next time you inhale, gently pull the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, roll them back and down away. Most important thing is the breath. So keep track of that first. Body movement is just moving your body a little bit. Any pain along the way, you're going to make your movements a little bit smaller. One more time, and we're going to reverse it and go in the other direction. Okay, reverse it and go in the other direction. Bring those ears up, roll the shoulders forward and back. Got the movement, incorporate the breath. Inhale gently. Touch that ring and exhale down. 2 more. Last one. I don't know about you, but this feels pretty darn good. Okay. Stop if you need a moment to reset your breath. That was a lot of movement for you. Just take a moment to recover and then join us again. We're going to take our hands up over onto our right collarbone. Find your collarbone with your fingertips and give a little pressure to it. So push down on it a little bit. You don't want to drive down into it, but just give it a little bit of stabilization. Lift the chin up towards the ceiling. And then gently drop the right ear to the right shoulder. So the opposite side of the collarbone that you're holding. So what we're doing here is we're stretching the scalenes. You might be able to feel this all the way up behind your ear and in front of your ear. Take a moment to make some minute changes of where your chin is. You can see I'm very gently moving my chin around until I find my sweet spot. And there it is. Now once I'm there, back to that breath. Slow, low and purposeful. Just relax. And close your eyes. Stretching the scalenes is very important. Especially we have a lot of us have so much going on in here between cardiovascularly, respiratory. These muscles have a tendency to go. That's a technical term for them, but that is. Take one more deep breath. And loosen up the pressure on your collarbone and very gently and slowly come out of it. So when your muscles are stretched, you do not want them to slam back together very quick. So very gently come out of it. Let's move on to the other side. So the other side, grab on to left side of your collarbone. A little pressure onto that collarbone. Lift your chin up to the ceiling. And drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your chin around a little bit to find the best stretch for you. And once you've found that good spot, stay there. Slow down your breathing. You might even want to imagine every inhale sending that breath to that body that you're stretching. If you find your body starting to slouch back, try to lift it up straight and tall and keep that nice posture. 2 more. Last one. Gently let the pressure go on your collarbone and rise your head up. Very good. Okay, now we're going to scoot our bottoms to the end of the couch a little bit. And remember, anytime you need a break, take a break. Sometimes we get into this and you're about 5 minutes in and you're like, that's enough for today. That's fine. Some days you might go for 5 minutes. Some days you might go for 20 minutes. Going down a recovery road or even any kind of exercise road is not always a full upward trend. Sometimes we go up and we have dips, and we have up and we have dips. And if those of you have been long hauling quite as long as I am, you know it is like this. So, ready to get into the next one? Heels right underneath the knees. Reset that rib cage again. Now bring your arms down by your sides. And I want you to pull your belly button in just a little bit, gently lean off towards the left side. Now the first thing that's going to happen is your shoulder is going to want to come up here. I want you to pull it down away from your ear. And push this opposite hip down into the floor, or into your couch or into your chair. Now you're going to feel a stretch along your side here. And if you're happy here, stay here. If you'd like a little bit more, bring your arm up right next to your ear. And reach towards the ceiling as you reach that hand down. Now for even more, open up your shoulder and take a peek at your shoulder. Right now it's snowing where I am, so I'm taking a peek towards the window and it looks so pretty. For those of you snow haters, you're probably like, what? I love it though. Keep on reaching, keep on breathing. And bring that elbow down. Bring it back down by your side. And remember, come out slow and gentle. Give your body time to recover from that stretch. Take a deep inhale, low and slow. Let's do the other side. Gently slide your hand down as if you're trying to reach something off the floor. Be mindful that the shoulder doesn't come up and that the hip doesn't go with it. If you're happy here, stay here. If you'd like more, bring that arm up right next to the ear and reach it up towards the ceiling. For a little bit more, open up that shoulder and take a peek the other direction. Keep your slow breath. One more time. And bring that elbow down and bring it down. Take a moment. Light up your ring again. 2 times. And then we're going to widen our feet a little bit more. With your hands on your thighs. Sit up nice and straight and tall. If you need to take hold of that rib cage again to encourage yourself to come tall again, do so. Now hinge forward from your hips until your body tells you to stop. It'll tell you to stop because you'll start feeling a pull across the crease of your hips and around the back. Now, pull those shoulders away from the ear, and I want you to round the mid-back. Pull the belly button in as if somebody's coming to punch you in the stomach. So you gently want to pull your stomach away and round your back and round your shoulders forward. Now gently exhale. Keep that belly button pulled in, but give me a little lift of the chin and a little arch of the pelvis. Again, tuck and round, chin into chest. Exhale, belly button stays in, but it pushes forward as you arch the pelvis. 2 more. Inhale, tuck and round. Now, if any of these directions cause you any pain at all, I want you to move a little slower, smaller. Last one. And come on back to neutral. Widen your feet a little bit more. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to stay with a nice long back and just drive your body forward. As low as it'll go. If you're happy here, you can stay here. If you'd like a little more, bring your hands down to the floor. Hold that belly button in nice and tight. And so we're looking for a stretch across the crease of the legs and into the butt a little bit. Now slowly walk your hands over towards and the outside of your right foot. So one will be on the inside and one on the outside. Pull that belly button in and drive that chest down towards that leg. This is a little bit too much for you. You can have your hands on your thighs. Drive your chest down. Now this opposite butt cheek is going to want to push up off the mat or the floor or the couch. Push it back. Inhale gently. And exhale, walk your hands over to the other side. You can bring your one hand on the outside of the foot and the other hand on the inside of the foot. Gently pull that belly button in and drive the chest down. Any dizziness or uncomfortableness, you might feel better being up here. Gently come back to the center. Put one hand on one thigh, one hand on the other thigh. Give your body a moment. Now take a gentle inhale. And as you exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and slowly round up. Very good. Bring your feet back together. With your heels right under your knees again. Now take your left foot and I want you to stick it out in front of you. You can scoot back a little bit. This knee can be slightly bent with your hands on both your hands on one thigh. Sit up nice and straight and tall again. Hinge forward from the hips. We're doing stretching out the back of the leg here. So this knee can be soft, but I want you to flex your foot, bringing your toes up towards your chin, and that's going to get the lower part of your calf involved. Always remember to keep that belly button gently pulled in to support that low back. The head nice and long. Now go back to your breathing, lighting up your brain. If you feel good without too much of a pull, bring your chest down a little bit lower. Remember, we don't always want to go to our edge where it's almost too much when we stretch. When we stretch, we just want that gentle pull, just so you feel it. Start to point your toe, and then slide your foot back so your heel is right underneath your knee again. Let's extend the other foot out. So your right foot goes out, heel drives down onto the floor, hands come down onto left. Belly button in, chest is tall, hinge forward from hips. Reaching that head long towards me, slight bend in the knee, or you can have quite a bend in the knee. Really pull those toes towards the chin. You should feel this all the way through the back of your leg, maybe up into your bottom. Go back to your breath. Take 2 more breaths. And slowly point that toe. Slide your foot back. And under. Now you can scoot your bottom back a little bit more because we are going to work on the body a little bit. I want you to take a moment to get back into your breathing pattern again. So slow in, double the time out. Now remember, at any point during this video, if you've had enough for the day, you can chill back. Just watch what we do for the rest of it, joining in when you feel right, or just be done for the day. Okay, let's do some upper body work. So I want you to bring your hands nice and wide with your palms up. Roll the shoulders away from the air and kind of puff that chest out a little bit, lifting the chin. You're going to take a deep breath, and for once, I don't want it low down here. I want it high. So inhale, let your chest expand. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, and exhale, let it go. So we're essentially trying to stretch open all these muscles in the front of the chest. So inhale again, push your palms back, and exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. And exhale, bring your rib cage back and give me a palm over palm and push it towards me. I'm going to turn to the side a little bit so you can see. Drop your chin into the chest, push your palms towards me, and round your upper back. Now this time when you inhale, I want you to let your shoulder blades separate and widen. So inhale, send that breath to your upper back. Widen that upper back and exhale. Again, inhale, imagine that back broadening. And exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. And slowly exhale. Bring your hands down onto your thighs and gently lift your head up, taking your time. We're going to finish out today a bit more breathing. So get yourself in a comfortable position and hands onto your rib cage. Remember to lift yourself up high over top with your hands down. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. And I want you to pick your favorite color, whatever that may be. And I want you to associate that color with healing of your body. So when you gently inhale, imagine pulling that color, that healing energy into your body and sending it to the places of your body that are currently causing you discomfort. And on the exhale, all that discomfort, imagine that as a gray or a black sludge that you're blowing out of your body. And sometimes when we're trying to blow negativity or get rid of negativity or get something away, if we try to exhale it forcefully, it likes to hold on tighter. So take a deep inhale, imagining that healing energy coming into your body. Exhale, gently let go of all that gray, sludgy, yucky stuff that's making you feel icky. Just keep that thought in your mind as you go through these last few minutes. One more time. And that's it for us today. I hope you felt good during our little breath and stretch segment. Please remember to subscribe to this channel and leave me some feedback. Let me know what you would like to see more of, what works and what doesn't work. And I'm hoping together that we can all get covered and go on this journey together. I will talk to you soon. Thank you very much.